Hey guys, Cody here with PCF, and today we're going to be going over 5 essential tools to have on the job site at any time. We're going to bring out Zolan. He's going to go over these tools with you guys, and then if you want to pick up any of these tools, there'll be links below where you guys can buy. There will be a small commission that we get if you do purchase, but that helps run this channel.
All right, hey guys, Zolan here with PCF. Today we're going to go over 5 essential tools for the job site. When we have new apprentices come out, these are the things that we generally tell them to bring. Of course, we always tell them safety equipment, so eye protection, ear protection, gloves. I'm not really including those here, even though those are things we tell them to bring, but I want to focus more on actual tools. So this was a tough decision. I was kind of back and forth with this, and I'm going to give one an honorable mention, and then we'll get into number 5. So I'm going to say chalk line is our honorable mention. This is something that you can use to make a straight line. It's basically a string loaded with chalk. This little box has a bunch of chalk inside of it, and you can hook it onto something, stretch it out, and then pop it, and it leaves a nice, perfectly straight line. And the cool thing about it is, it's got like 200 feet of line inside, so you can make really long, nice straight lines. The reason I say honorable mention is, even though this is an excellent essential tool, this is something that a lead on the site or a foreman is going to definitely have. So probably not something that an apprentice needs on day one, but still a great tool. So getting to number 5, cat's paw. This is such an amazing tool. It's essentially used to remove nails. So you've got 2 sides on it. You've got your higher leverage side. So you would hammer that under the head of a nail, and then you can crank on it this way to pull the nail out. You've also got your more fine finish side, so that is, you can hammer it in this way, get it again under the head of a nail, and then pull it out. But beyond just pulling nails, you can use it for all kinds of general prying tasks, demolition, moving things. If you need a big heavy piece of wood moved just a little bit, you can wedge this in there and use it as a pry bar. So very just excellent tool that we use all the time. So for number 4, I'm gonna go with hammer. So this is a framing hammer. This is a super fancy one, but just regular old framing hammer will work. Some of the things that you want in a good framing hammer, definitely a waffled face. When I started this job, I did not realize how big of a difference that makes, and I was set up to hammer in a bunch of little joist hanger nails with a flat-faced hammer, and I struggled hard. So make sure you've got a waffled face on your hammer. I would recommend something in the 19 to 25 ounce range, unless it's one of these super expensive titanium hammers. You can go a little lighter with those, but good framing hammer. Let's go with speed square for number 3. So 3 things that I always keep in my pockets whenever I'm on a job site are the next 3 items. This is always in my back left pocket or in my bags. So this is something that I always tell my apprentices, if you're on my job site, this needs to be on you. It is something that you can use to make square lines, to cut something at a certain length. You can follow your speed square with your skill saw to make sure you get a perfect cut. You can find angles with it. There's a bunch of different things that you can do with a speed square. So really important tool. They make them in this 7-inch size. They also make a 12-inch size. Both are valuable, but the 7-inch is nice because it just fits right in your back pocket. All right, we're gonna go with number 2, a pencil. So it doesn't have to be one of these nice Pica pencils. I just found out about these, had it for a few months, really like it, but just a regular pencil works as well. Some guys like, skinny number 2 schoolhouse pencils. Some guys like the fat carpenter pencils. Really up to you. As long as you have a pencil and you have it on you. Having it on you is the most important thing. There's nothing worse than your guys holding the end of your tape. You need them to mark it and they don't have it on them. Keep it on you all the time. And number 1, the old tape measure. Again, always on you. If you're on job site, this needs to be on you. There's a bunch of different tapes out there. I'm not gonna say which one you should buy. Personally, I like the ones that are stiffer, that have a lot of standout, meaning you can stick it out there 10 feet and hook something. I like a big fat blade on the end, preferably the wider ones that you can hook on the side, but I like that this one sticks up. You can hook it underneath something, on top of something. It's got a little magnet, not a big fan of that, but it works. But a good tape measure, something that you're definitely gonna need. Those are my picks for the top 5 essentials that you should have on any job site.
Thanks, Zolan, for breaking down these tools. Again, these will be linked below. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.